Yes, YouTube, back again. So today's video, I'm just going to be talking about my opinion if antidepressants work. If you find this video helpful, informative, like it, subscribe, all of that stuff, what everyone else says. And before we get into it, I'm just going to preface it and say that, first of all, everyone's different. So don't take my word for gospel. Your experience might be a little bit different. And the second thing is, I'm not a fucking health medical professional person. I'm a yoga teacher, but that's as far as it goes. So if you want to take my words, do so at your own risk. Anyway, let's get into it. So do antidepressants work? For me, it's a yes, no answer. Yes in the short term, no in the long term. But I'm going to sort of break it down like this. So I think they can help you in the short term if you are taking action in other aspects of your life. So what I mean by that is, maybe you're exercising more, you're going to therapy, you're sorting out your diet, maybe you're getting more spiritual, you're doing meditation, you're trying to do things which are going to contribute to your mental well-being improving. So working at a job you hate and then driving home in traffic that makes you angry, and then getting home and eating a shit meal, and then sitting in front of the TV and drinking a 6-can of beer, if that's how you're living, taking antidepressants isn't going to remove that. So you, as well as taking antidepressants, take action in other areas of your life. The other thing I'm going to say is, in the long term, I don't think, in my experience, they work. Now, the reason I say that is I've noticed I've taken antidepressants twice, the SSRI, fluoxetine. And on both occasions, I've taken them for about 1.5 years, then stopped for about a year, then taken them again. On both occasions, I noticed when I was coming up towards the end, I was feeling really numb emotionally. So it's like I just wasn't enthusiastic about anything. I felt flat. And I honestly think that coming off them at that time was the best thing that I ever did. Well, not ever, but you catch my drift. So the reason being is, when I stopped taking them, they weren't serving me a purpose anymore. I personally think that, unless you really think you're struggling for a long period of time, you should maybe swerve antidepressants. It kind of shocks me that you can just go to the doctor and they give you this pill. And, maybe it does help certain people, but I honestly think that you got to try and take other action in other areas. The reason I started taking them, I was already exercising, eating well, doing almost everything I could to feel good, and I was still feeling like shit. And they did help me for that short period of time on 2 occasions. But if you just rely on that forever, I think in the long term, it could possibly give you problems. Anyway, that's just my opinion. They work in the short term, not in the long term. But really and truly, sort out your other stuff. Anyway, like I said at the beginning, if you found that helpful, show some love. Anyway, I'm going to try and do some more videos now. So hopefully you'll be getting more stuff on my opinion of things. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Peace.